Storm Track 5 weather team, alerting you to severe weather danger.
Well, I guess if there's any good news so far, and that is the fact that it's being degraded a little bit as it moves inland, Ricky, and now down to a Category 2 storm.
Yeah, very potent Cat 4 this morning as it made landfall in the Keys and then moved up to Florida, but weakening just a little bit, but still major impact.
Absolutely. In fact, we're going to take a live shot look here from Tampa, where the worst is yet to come. All right? Yeah, probably not till late this evening when we start to see the real intense weather move into the Tampa, Florida area. But you can see wind already kicking up, and the storm itself is now bearing down on Fort Myers, Florida. We'll pull back a little bit here and talk about another component, not just the storm surge, not just the destructive wind and heavy rain flood potential, but also a tornado potential extending on the north side of this as these storms, these little bands of convective weather move in. You get little spin-up tornadoes from time to time. In fact, there are 3 tornado warnings near the eastern coast of Florida right now, so that's another part of this dangerous storm. Category 2 is our current status, with winds sustained at 110 miles per hour, moving north now at 14 miles per hour, and some gusts still around 130 miles per hour. You can see some of these flooding rains of 6 to 12 inches pushing through Florida into parts of Georgia, Alabama. Notice, though, at 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, just a tropical depression, northeastern portions of Mississippi, and then kind of curves back up, and then may head back to the east as may bring some showers back in here on Thursday. So we may be dealing with the remnants of Irma for quite some time. But as far as the motion, it's going to continue on this northerly track as it moves into Georgia tomorrow, and as we go into tomorrow evening especially, we'll see a better chance of rain in the Tri-Cities. Canopy of cloud cover over us now, mainly some high-level clouds, but toward later tomorrow afternoon, see some of these showers sneaking in from the south. Here we are at 11 o'clock in the evening. One thing I want you to notice, how a lot of the precipitation is going to be starved over our area thanks to this east-southeast wind, which will likely keep the rainfall totals down across northeast Tennessee, southwest Virginia. But it's not going to go away entirely, but the heavy rain will favor the mountains of Tennessee and also into North Carolina. But let's go ahead and talk about how much we're expecting. I think total through Wednesday, an inch or less across northeast Tennessee, southwest Virginia, the Tri-Cities. Higher totals probably North Carolina mountains, 1 to 3 inches, maybe some local 4-inch totals, and that could cause some localized flooding. But we're also talking about some wind that will be accompanying the system as well. Ricky?
Yeah, and the wind is going to be gustiest in the higher elevations. As we go throughout tomorrow, wind advisory goes in effect at 2 p.m., so it may be a good idea to secure some of those outdoor objects you have, some hanging plants, outside decorations for summer, things like that. And also keep in mind that a few folks could lose power, not looking at a widespread power outage potential, but a few folks could lose power, especially in the higher elevation. That's where winds could gust as high as 60 miles per hour tomorrow. In the valleys, I think we're probably going to gust up to around 45 miles per hour. Some of the higher elevations, once again, towards Mountain Cities, Shady Valley, Elizabethton, Rome Mountain, seeing the brunt of those gusty winds. And also across portions of southwest Virginia, go towards Richlands, Claypool Hill, Honeacre, Lebanon, Castlewood, maybe towards Abingdon as well. Could see some gusts up to 45, 50 miles per hour at times as some of these gusty winds from Irma move through. So the bottom line here is that it's not going to be a major storm, but we are going to still see some impacts across our region. And really, it's just going to be that rain and gusty wind potential late Monday into Tuesday. Timing out tomorrow, we go into the lunchtime hour. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s across the region. Clouds on the increase towards the late afternoon. A few isolated showers are possible. Then as we get into the evening, that's when the rain showers start to move in. Temperatures town by town tomorrow in the mid 60s to upper 60s across the map. Your 7-day forecast looks a little something like this. Check this out. We're going to be in the 70s for the rest of the week. Heading into Rhythm and Roots weekend, not looking too bad at all. Temperatures in the 70s, approaching 80s at times, with overnight lows in the 50s and 60s. Remember, as Irma approaches, you can track it on air and online on our website, WCOB.com, and using our Storm Track 5 mobile app. We also have some information on the strongest wind gusts recorded. That's also on our website at WCOB.com. We'll have more News 5 right after this break.